Alert, community alert. Paul Braswell, founder and CEO of ARTTT, which is a non-profit organization located here in Baltimore. Now, our mission and our vision is to use art as a therapeutic tool to assist individuals dealing with life-changing indicators. And one life-changing indicator that we're going to address is patients who are receiving dialysis. You may be like, why are they choosing a dialysis patient? Because I was a dialysis patient for 9 years until I received a kidney transplant in 2017. I'll just tell you shortly, really quick. I went to the emergency room. I thought I had a cold. And the physician approached me. He said to me, Mr. Braswell, you're going to die if you don't let us put a catheter in your neck. And they used a little bit of local, which is a little topical anesthetic, injected rather. Put the catheter in and I received dialysis. And I was on dialysis. I began to receive dialysis. I'm not going to go into the education of it. Maybe I will do one. And I remained on dialysis for 9 years until I received a kidney transplant in 2017. I have to get my water. It dropped on the floor because my voice is dry. So, with that being said, a part of Art, Health, and Healing, giving back to the community, we created and founded an art program specifically targeting dialysis patients or the dialysis community. And you may ask why. Well, during my 9 years of experience with dialysis, the activities that were provided for dialysis patients, or for us, that I remember is bingo most of the time. And then they had like some trivial games that we did. I really can't think of anything else. So that tells you what we were receiving at the clinic that I went to. And I believed, in talking to other dialysis patients, I have been told that, they really don't have anything going on except for watching TV in that really good, comfortable chair. Which most people, they fall asleep, after once they get connected to the machine to be cleansed, they usually fall asleep. Well, our Health and Healing would like to change that dynamics for those individuals and provide an art workshop, virtual until this COVID issue is resolved. Well, I don't know if it's going to be resolved, but until there's like some type of normalcy and maybe we can go into the clinics or the community and provide, workshops for individuals who are dealing with dialysis, even nursing homes, because some nursing homes have dialysis residents at their facility where they treat them. And I'm a nurse. I've been a nurse for 34 years. So I would be participating in the workshops, but also we'll be looking for volunteers for the workshops. And the workshop will be titled Dialysis, Art, Health, and Wellness. Yes, dialysis, art, health, and wellness. Now, so I would stay on point, because some people say, oh, you just go on and on and on. Could you please stick to the subject? So I'm going to stick to the subject, y'all. If you don't like what I'm doing, please change the channel. However, if you know someone who's on dialysis or is new to dialysis, please share this information with them. Please share this information with them. Also, if you like what I'm about to share with you, please click like, follow, and share it all over the dialysis community, baby. Because we believe through our vision that the art workshops will cause a major impact within the dialysis community through our therapeutic workshops. And our program overview will include a presentation to the staff prior to the workshop, like what is referenced as an in-service with the I was going to say DaVita because that's where I went. DaVita, that's where I went, but DaVita's not paying me anything, so I'm not giving them any props. But they were good to me. The clinic that I went to, they were very good to me. So our program overview is where we will do an in-service, which is education introduction. For those of you not familiar with that term, it's a medical term. Yeah, but we will provide them with an in-service to introduce the program to the staff before we actually reach the patient. Also, hopefully, our program overview will involve community reach. Like I said, even though they're dialysis centers, specifically for dialysis only, and they open and close, well, in long-term care facilities, like the nursing homes, some of them have dialysis centers, but they treat their residents there. So we will be going to those centers also, or seniors buildings where the residents there can't get out. We could probably, with practicing social distancing, we could do it there, or we can arrange for a virtual art workshop where the supplies will be provided in advance. And so with that being said, we have specific goals that we feel that are measurable, they are achievable, and they're realistic. And we can do it in a timely manner. Yes. And so with that being said, the specific part of the program is where we would arrange for the workshop. We would make contact and communication with the workshop, with the whomever is assigned as the point person at the specific clinic or within the community, and we will provide them information about the program. We will have a representative from Art, Health, and Healing. And then also, we will provide in-service to the staff, as I said, and then also, we will provide 10 workshops within a 12-month period via Zoom at the present. And then hopefully things will come to some kind of normalcy where maybe, one or two people, like the volunteers or 2 volunteers, can go to the clinic. Hopefully we'll get to that. And during the part of the specifics of the program, we will provide the art materials. And we're in the process of writing a grant to be submitted so that we'll have funding for the supplies to be provided to the dialysis patients. And we feel that our goals are achievable. And well, how? Well, just viewing art is healthy and healing. Art promotes engagement and communications among the staff and the dialysis patient. For example, for those of you who don't know how the clinics are set up, visualize this. This is a chair I'm sitting in, it's a lounge chair. You'll have a dialysis machine on one side, and then on the other side, opposite side, there's another patient, and basically they're like social distancing apart before COVID. And that patient has a machine on their side. So the class will begin for 1 hour. Remember, we're going to do 10 workshops in a 12-month period for 1 hour. Okay? So let's say we're doing a painting class or a coloring class. Then as you begin to create yours based on the theme for that day, say for instance the theme is happiness, create something that's makes you feel good, inspires you to achieve something that will take your mind off dialysis. So you begin yours, and then there's another patient right beside you this way, right beside this way. You begin to talk and engage in conversation. Take your mind off your 3 to 4 hour treatment, or sometimes 5. And their patients like facing you, depending on how the clinic is arranged. Because some of them are arranged in a circle, some of them are arranged in a horseshoe, some of them are arranged in a big room, and there's an island in the middle. So let's say we're at a clinic where the patient's on this side, like up against the wall where my art is, and I'll tell you about that later, and on the other side where the art is. Promotes engagement and communication. People be like, oh, what did you do? And I'll show you this. There's someone from the other side. You be like, oh, this is what I did. Promote communication and engagement. And how we would measure our goals is through data, evaluations, pre and post. And we're also connected to a university that has a social work program where we'll have the social workers evaluate to collect the data from the evaluations and give an overall summary, and we'll submit it to the social worker at the clinic. Now, a part of Art Health and Healing, if there is something that identifies there's some mental health issues prior to the end of the program, then the information will be sent to the social worker, so the social worker can provide a resource, let's say mental health counseling, for whomever is participating in the workshop that needs further assistance. So that will help us identify those individuals. Also, during this period, the workshop, it will take your mind off of that 1 hour, for that 1 hour of treatment. And probably before and afterwards, they'll be looking forward to it. The staff will be engaged in it. They'll walk by and see what you're doing. I'm telling you, strolling through art is healthy. Not say strolling through art, observing art, like a stroll through what the patients are participating in the communication and engagement will facilitate. Oh my God, I can just visualize it, facilitating like a social therapeutic gathering among the dialysis patients, and that I'm gonna refer to it as a pod or in that group. It just depends on how the clinic is going to be arranged. And we'll have 10 to 12 individuals. The social worker will identify the individual, or select the individuals. Because the social worker is more familiar with the residents. I'm going to say residents, only because I worked in a long-term care facility. Oh, I didn't mention I was a nurse. I've been a nurse for 34 years, but I've been furloughed because of COVID. So the social worker will select the individuals who are willing to participate. But see, for us, meaning Art Health and Healing, we want to take a holistic approach where, what the Vita referred to it as the Vita Village. The Vita's not paying anything, I'm just using it as a point of reference for me to explain to you. The Vita used the term the Vita Village. So our program, not only would it include the dialysis patient, but it would include the Vita Village will be a part of it. And who knows, hopefully the clinic will display their art. I think it would be wonderful to display their art within the centers. Because I can't remember, but actually they didn't have any art at the clinic that I was. But I donated a Charles Bibbs piece, The White Umbrella. I donated to the clinic that I went to. And actually they have it hanging in the lobby. My recommendation was to put it in the work area. I'm still working on that. So with that being said, I believe I have covered everything. And if you have any questions or concerns, or if you're interested in knowing more about the program and maybe how your clinic can institute the program, please reach out to us. You can reach out to us on the social media platform, Art Health Healing. We're on Facebook, Art Health Healing. We're on YouTube, which is doing very well, by the way, Art Health Healing. We're on Instagram, Art Health Healing. We're on Link, Art Health Healing. And also, you can reach us by going to our website and leave your email address, and someone will get in touch with you within 24 to 48 hours. Or you can email me directly. You can. I don't mind talking to people. I don't mind educating people. I don't mind giving back to the community. Yes. At arthealthhealing@gmail.com. Again, arthealthhealing@gmail.com. And our phone number is 410-795-1152. 1152. That's how you can reach us. And someone will be getting back to you. It may be myself personally getting back to you. And with that being said, one piece I want to add to it that I think would just blow the whole program out of the water, baby, is to have 2 volunteers at the clinic to participate. 2 volunteers. And hopefully the 2 volunteers will be patients who are receiving dialysis. And if you do it virtual, I'm thinking like they can help manage the team because they're sitting there in the clinic and they can provide feedback to us to assist them in facilitating the program. And if not 2 patients, maybe we can have one of the team members for whatever clinic it is. One of their team members that can, help, not actually do one-on-one, but you say, they may drop something on the floor or something, or, something like minor. Not where they're being taken away from their other dialysis patients. No. Just that, just keep an eye on them. They're going to do that anyway. Yes, they are. And so we're looking for 2 volunteers, hopefully, to participate within the clinic or in that community that we're doing the workshop. And hopefully you find this interesting, or you want to know more information about the program, because we're in the process of having a grant written, which is almost completed, and we're going to submit it for funding. Yes. And our program at the present, because we have one clinic that we want to work with at the present, that we're asking for $21,500 to get started with our program. And hopefully it'll keep recurring, and where we'll get even more funding to go to another clinic to help them institute their program, or they can come to the clinic where we are and see how we're doing with our program, and then take it to their clinic. Yes. And I believe that it'll be very helpful. And it could be something simple like what I have on here as an arts and craft thing where, look at that, I just took that off really quick. I just did a stick pin in the bag. And you just had some material and you put some attachments on it, and voila, you have something. An arts and craft, it'll be very simple. You can wear it however you want. Actually that looks good down there. And I did something with this hat too, but it's not going to be about me. It'll be about the residents. I'm just saying the residents, the patients who are receiving their treatment and the staff that are involved. So, if you like what I said so far, please click like, follow, and just share it all over the world. Y'all heard it though. Share it all over the world within the dialysis community, baby, because art, health, and healing is coming to a dialysis clinic near you. Thank you so much.